Rachael and I left Florida in 21st of May. We traveled to Richmond and then to Virginia Beach, where we visited with Lynn and Juanita. While we were there, Rachel's niece visited, and we have pictures also with they and their two children. From Lynn's, we went to Burgess, Virginia, and visited with Richard and Phyllis. Burgess is in northern neck of Virginia. While we were at Burgess, Rick and Betty fortunately had planned to be down to visit, and they came in, and Rick brought his boat. We did some boating, Betty did some sailing, and we had a good old time for several days. From there, we headed for Baltimore. In Baltimore, our first stop will show us at Uncle Lloyd's in Owens Mill, Maryland. We arrived there a little early, and he'd been to dinner. Fortunately, he came in, and we had a nice conversation. From Uncle Lloyd's, we went to Robert's in Pikesville. We visited there for a while, and then we're again on our merry way. We made one mistake in that we met Polly and Mary down in at Chesapeake Bay, had dinner with them, a wonderful time, and I, of course, forgot my camera completely. The one time I really would have liked to have had it. We went out on the boat and had a fine time seeing how much things had changed in Baltimore. While in Baltimore, we stopped at Phyllis's daughter, Joan, who lives not too far from Polly and Mary in Catonsville. She has a new house and is expecting an addition. From there, we left and went to Wilmington and visited with Ben and Marie. While there, we went to dinner with his son, Bruce, who is a dentist in Wilmington, and had dinner with his in-laws, his wife and his in-laws, and Eileen and Ben's daughter, and her boyfriend joined us for dinner. During that time we were with Ben, we had the opportunity to go to Philadelphia. We saw the Liberty Bell and Betsy Ross homes and all of the things of interest in Philadelphia. Then from there we left Ben, visited, went north. We visited in Massachusetts, we went up to Maine, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, New York, Connecticut. We had a high old time all over the country. We came back down through the Shenandoah Valley, came across the Shenandoah Valley and stopped at a place called Shenandoah Landings for campsite, and then went on into Richmond. When we got to Richmond, lo and behold, we heard from Benjamin, and they had planned a reunion in Wilmington. So Rachel was a little tired from traveling, so Rick and I decided to drive my little truck and head for Wilmington. We drove to Wilmington, met with Ben, Millie, Ben and Marie, with all of Ben's family, excepting Lisa. We visited with Bruce, Robert, Eileen, and Uncle Lloyd, Uncle Bob were there, and Bob's daughter Shirley, also Patsy, Mary Ann and Polly Ann. I'll get things mixed up, yeah. We left Wilmington and headed then back to Florida and made it here and are now busily working on getting tapes edited, first effort on that, and sent out so everybody has a quick look at our vacation and the good times we had. Thank you now. Would you please turn it off, Rachel?
Do it again. There we go.
Bob, cut down and let her see herself. Here?
Damien. Or a frog. I told Lynn I thought he was coloring, his coloring. It's just like Lynn's.
Yeah, see.
You can tell that he's
Those
looking at
eye
you.
colors, you look at your eye colors, your eyes are blue, but they're that gray blue.
You can tell that he's my nephew. Keep going.
Oh, don't catch me. He's going to get me on there. They're going to look
Come on.
at there and they can say, what?
Come on.
We had to go.
Time to go.
It was nice seeing.
This is the tender boat for this ship here is the tender boat for the sub, and that's the sub in the foreground. Just part of the show.
Just part of this.
That one. Yeah, I understood it was this, but I don't know. Anyway.
You mean this would just be the top of it,
Yeah.
the bottom of it's underground,
Yeah.
water?
Yeah. He said he likes it. He's crazy on reeds. I was like, Martin. Why don't you see it?
The only
Hey, Phil.
Yeah? Hi. The telephone.
Breeze is picking up nicely. But she knows how to tack. She'll handle that. Right? There it is all the way to the top.
If you could just hold it there, don't you get so tired? Okay, I'll take the life jacket.
This is the railway. A little bit in need of refurbishment. Phyllis and Rachel coming on back to the pier. There's Mom going on out of the harbor.
Yep. The submarine came back.
I know the one I'm
Max the water dog. And that is my sister Phyllis, believe it or not.
The one in the boat.
Right, the one in the boat.
Come here, Max. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, big boy. Come me a padded.
Is he gonna come in?
Boy.
Well, you keep drifting away from him.
He swam way out there in the water.
You've got the right kind of caps on for today.
Yeah. Oh, you're filming.
Of course.
Videoing.
We weren't, we
You got your photographic equipment, huh?
Hello, dog.
I'll drive and you take pictures.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the camera here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some nice pictures of everybody in their beach activity. Oh, you got one! Hey, my brother Bob finally got a camera. Hey, that's a nice one. The little one. What did you get? A JVC or?
No, it's a Sony.
Oh, you got a nice one. This lead lined, is it? Why is it that color? To keep it from getting hot, Bob? Or what?
Yeah. I bought that years ago.
You did?
He goes swimming and takes a nap. Where's your
Tap.
bailing? The bailing bucket's way back there.
he needs a bailing bucket. It's wet up here.
About ready to start on an excursion.
Ready to sail, man. All aboard.
Right.
All aboard what's going aboard.
I hope so.
We'll lose the race. They'll beat us plumb holler.
Both of them in, doesn't your focus automatically?
Yeah. But it is slow.
That's a good shot. You think that three boat. Yeah, they're going up to that one. Yeah. Pull the sail tighter. Pull the sail in tighter. You get that stick.
Keep talking. Oh, you do a better job. Yeah, you like my commentary, huh? But you know, just south of here now is Reedville, the Menhaden capital of the world.
I don't know whether it's Noah's on it or the rest of it has on it. Yeah. I think it's gone.
Okay. That's it. You're gonna fleet ashore, huh? Yeah. Well, you only have to come up to here, bud.
I know, but these are my good shoes.
Let's go. Come on, run it. Come on. Put your feet under it. Put your feet under it. Let's take your plans ahead. Nice wet in the sandy ride, be cool.
Hey, don't shake near me. Okay.
Any sales on those things?
Oh, that's not pretty sure.
All right. Check it out.
Did the dog go?
We only need one mower to roll this up. That you balance your side, just roll it. Just roll it. Take it. Roll it up. All right. Get behind it, Pat. Get behind it in the middle there. I think we're gonna just lower it down. Don't hold your hands that way, Pat. And now, like that. Still a lot of water in there. Yeah. Want to let her down? We want to get on that side. Get on that side. That's why you're around there. It's funny the way you hold this thing. Now you hold it this way, Jack. Not that way. Put your hands under it.
You're all going over there, Bob.
All right.
Let me think of it.
Okay, yes. All right.
Last time you were up, I wasn't there. You went to the Sprite Club, but you left before I got home.
They made the birthday
She's
stuff.
moved. I don't know where she is.
Bob, good to see you. Are you taking pictures?
Yeah.
Right.
Just take it easy, Bob.
Rachel,
Have a good one.
I don't know.
Oh, thanks.
We'll see you sometime.
Thank you. You want to get the car swimming?
Rachel,
Okay, just do that.
safe trip.
Yeah, nice to see you,
Bye-bye.
babe. Bye.
Am I all right, Bob?
Come on back.
Come on, Rick. Look out the blooming window. Hey.
Don't turn my radio off.
You must have to get that valve.
Hey, that's tough to turn. Seatbelt.
Here's Uncle Lloyd and Tim in his pocket. Get a close up. Get a good look at him.
Now let me take one of you. Wait a minute.
Just go to turn around and look at the camera.
Yeah, okay. And I'll move. Yeah.
He has a camper too, huh?
Yes,
Okay.
very little.
Looks
The
good.
reason I got it was because I thought that Mother and I could get on the stove and whatnot, you know, it's got the Caribbeans behind the toilet and stove and whatnot.
Okay, now Bob, we're off. What do I do?
You press the red button. Don't continue. Ready to turn it off.
Which button?
Press the same button.
Oh.
It looks like you got that pointed down toward the ground. Are you sure you're looking it up?
I got it in the frame. I hope it's right.
How about that?
You can zoom in if you want to here. Did you?
No.
Or do it?
There we go. It's doing. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
Well, here we are at Uncle Bob's 122 Hawthorne in Pikesville, Maryland. We found it with no effort. Now we'll visit with Bob when he gets back.
You're back in there. I haven't seen you in years. You've had a hard day's work?
No.
No.
Hard day's work will kill me.
No. Well.
You see the note on the door?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was fine. We only waited about a couple minutes.
Huh.
You can go into the small.
Yeah.
Sure. You would have to buy a new camera.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Come on, honey. You better come.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave you with that vulture.
Really.
This is Longfire Harbor Resort, just north of Baltimore, in Edgewood. We stopped here. It's not a coast-to-coast park, but there's very little available in Maryland, so we stopped here. It's very pleasant. The river is the Buck River, across from Aberdeen Proving Grounds. The telephone booth, of course, is a very handy item. That's where we contacted all the people. We're visiting all the relatives here in Baltimore. We'll see Lloyd and Bob. You'll see pictures of them. Here is Rachael in the trailer. We'll zoom in a little bit. Oops, she disappeared.
ceiling.
Uh,
And 5, have us in the pictures. And why don't you come out and get one of the, like a part. There's a lot of videos on going to ladies. Not much so far.
Here we are at Joan's house, the exterior. We made a few pictures indoors. We got little plump Joan, Rachel, and Cinema, our baby. I'll pan this and get a little picture on down the street and show the kind of neighborhood it is. Now we shall come in close, get a picture of the kids. Okay, getting it. Put your hand down, Joan. Hello, Joan.
We're making a commercial for it.
Yeah.
This is better than Banner White.
Uh-huh.
And here we have the taillights and the little sobbing and the little emblem.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can tell now that there's no doubt my family connection between him and Rick.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
This
I don't know whether that's an insult or a compliment.
It's just an observation.
Right. Now this is the food that covers up the soft top and it makes it look neat.
All matters. That's what you call the boot.
Yeah.
You know, in England they call the trunk the boot.
Yeah. I think the proper word, isn't it, tonneau? Isn't it? It's like T-O.
I mean, back on the word. So if we would say tonneau, they would say tonneau.
Well, that's exactly.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said to know. And I was like, to know what? What is it to know here?
To know is that instead of...
To know it is beloved? What?
That's right. It's on. So
Is
now
that what
we
that
can't
is?
go
I
into
thought that was a
the car.
garage door opener when I was trying to get the ladder out of the garage and you guys
Okay,
were...
now the hood, let me show you how the hood works. I don't think the hood's ever been opened.
May not be anything under there.
Oh, wait a minute. The old sob used to be down here. I haven't figured it out yet.
She's a mechanic by trade.
There used to be a little thing that you would... See a little lever up and down on it?
That's electronic. Just wave your hand across something. You pull into a gas station, someone does it for you.
No, when I pulled to the gas station with the old
You
car...
take it to a Mazda dealer.
No, what happened? And they kept pulling it. Right.
So you went for the windshield wiper option. You thought it was too frivolous.
What was that?
The headlight windshield wiper.
Oh, it's standard Mercedes, so he said, I think it looks stupid and I don't want it. So I didn't have a choice, so he said it was stupid. Actually,
It opens this way.
well, no, but there's a lever under this.
I think so. Yeah, something that pulls it out.
No, it doesn't.
No, it opens up this way. Wait a minute, now. This is the hood, you see. And when
The bonnet. This is the bonnet.
He's willing to admit where they got it all from.
The commentary is me, the evil laugh is me.
You could dismantle the engine and put it together completely. You probably still have time to take lunch.
It'd take you 2 days to figure out what this is all about.
So easy.
I would demonstrate.
No, I heard 2 beats and 1 beat.
Right, that's what that is.
There's all the beats.
And so you can also take the stereo out, which I do.
No, it has to go out. Like the one we got similar to what we got wrong.
Yeah, the old car. They have these tactile stickers that say radio.
Yeah, see, actually, I'm wrong about that, Drew. There are multiple belts back here. There's not just a single belt.
Can you imagine what that?
It's impossible to work on it. Absolutely impossible. Here's a belt here.
They have to make special tools just for these particular engines. And that's part of the design process. So they can lift out both the components. It has wing nuts on the motor mount. Yeah, you want to change your alternator belt, you got to lift the block. That's
No, you just stick it in the front. This is the one of these. What do you
I don't know. It's aluminum or cast iron. I would guess it's cast iron. Aluminum heads. Aluminum heads.
Can you take it out?
Yeah, you can take
It's going to be the highlight of your vacation video, Bob. People are in my truck.
What a dog. We get the staff. That's Ben. He's playing just because I'm
That's
photographing.
right, I know.
Yeah. I want to get my love real close up.
Things like
Yeah.
that.
I like these sweet young things.
That's right.
These old buzzards like Ben.
Skip them. Skip them. Right.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Chris? Sure does.
Yeah.
I hear you, Jim. What are
It
you
was on
saying?
television. No, it was a television show. They did all these strange things. I can't remember. Anyway. It was Alan Fun, and
Candy Camera.
this one time my motor's missing. He said, well, let me check it, okay? So he opened it up, and there was no motor in it. He said, baby, you don't have, she said, I told you.
Quietly hysterical. It was missing.
I like that.
Clapper. Something
The camcorder is going to be a bad thing to get.
Pie are square. You know pies are around.
That's one of those
The
deep.
thing is, the tapes don't last forever.
Pardon him, they're trying to take it for days.
Yeah, Betty's doing it now. That's the way.
Coming up, he's having trouble.
There he is, that handsome, talented Bruce.
I won't be saying
That was the first.
Say something loud enough to hear it now.
I saw it firsthand, that's really all I know.
So I said, I want to do this.
Probably invented by the Romans or somebody like that, or the Phoenicians.
Hello, Rachel. Say something.
That's terracotta, it's been around forever.
Everything's all right.
How come Eileen's not saying anything? Eileen, smile now.
Talk. Eileen, you talk. You read the Avon book, Eileen. The animated
Put your hand in front of your face.
The illuminating book. Get your point across.
Hello, Shelley.
You need to put on the
Yes.
skin so
$2.99.
it's
That's the bath oil. Great deal.
What's the
Not
bad
that
way?
bad. The Skin So Soft bath oil spray.
I use that all the time. I love it.
No joke, it makes a great insect repellent.
Yeah, it's true. What's that?
Skins of you like it?
That was a picture of Bruce's leg.
He's determined that I will spoil the kid and he will not. Therefore, the kid will not like coming here because Uncle Bruce is going to be mean to him. You know, it's the usual. He likes kids. He'll be good. Maybe he's cancer, but he's going to get his back up about it in the meantime.
Baby,
We're getting you should talk, Shelley.
projected
I'm
date
even
is February
videotaping. You're on
14th.
video.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. Did you know that Ben's husband set off and Rachel were fun? I told you about that. Yeah. Here, about this video camera. So I know.
It's a pump spray.
Have you tried that?
As cute as you look, Shelley, you make good stuff.
You'll be nervous for what? Soft skin or?
Well,
Well, for
Hey,
soft skin,
Shelley.
it's supposed
But
to
it
be
does
called
keep the-
shelf.
Cute doll like you make such a lovely subject.
No, I thank you. I was taking pictures still. You're going to be
As
very
we
famous.
speak.
Very
Even
famous.
as we speak.
It's me talking to my
More
sister.
than that if you want, but I don't think you want to put it over there.
No, you could buy my sister. Not right now. We're at least right now. How's HJ? Odors. It's even if they're nice. He hates
This is an
Well,
odd.
I don't know because Ben never wears them. That's why I know.
You know what?
It smells good though.
I do not like perfume.
We went to a lot of trouble to get that.
Is it really?
Is it
That convertible.
right? Well, I didn't realize it's what you were using. Is Betty obsessed?
Not necessarily.
Session you use, did you say?
He does.
You like Obsession?
Is it a cologne or aftershave or?
Except I don't know what's the difference. I drink on both, so it doesn't make
That pours his way down.
Yeah.
It's the same stuff, but
Right.
it's the same.
Yeah, I think a Columbus
Right.
One's more expensive than the other, that's the main thing.
And
That's
I
the main
would
thing.
So it's more
say,
concentrated.
That's right.
why.
yeah. Just like the
That's a
difference
big- that's a
between,
big business.
perfume and
fragrance. I would imagine.
It's the third grade.
I would imagine.
And I don't understand why.
perfume is not as strong.
Let me know where.
Listen, I'll stand up there and scratch your arms out.
I've noticed it before. He doesn't.
Or
he
earrings.
doesn't. I was just gonna say he doesn't wear earrings.
Do I have my earring on? I guess I don't have it on there.
Not today. The telltale sign is you don't have any holes in your head.
Well, one is good and one is bad, right? Or one is in
No, it depends upon the side, isn't it?
the straight one.
Depends on whether you're left
One
handed
you're
or right.
straight,
Left
one you're.
one's good.
What is it?
Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking of
I think both are.
Well, there's no sense in having it.
Well,
Care whether you're left handed or right handed, same.
I certainly would.
Whatever you like.
She would have texted you about it next
No
week.
leg.
I didn't check me first.
And you don't care, do you?
He doesn't.
I have trouble enough remembering to wear a watch even, much less.
A necklace?
Anything else?
I
That's
do
exactly
exactly
what
the
I
same
was
way.
saying. Yours is comfortable though. I got
Well,
you
that's
that
right.
slide inside that has the ring.
I've never let you out.
Just
The gym
love it.
I don't.
I've only had mine on.
That's just in my pocket in my car.
Prior to getting, I said I only had mine off one time since I've been married. The quarterback got hurt. And they called me and said, you have to get the play next week. And I said, I'll play next week, but I'm not going to pass it.
I can't.
And so I took my ring off because I was afraid I'd break my finger.
It's not real.
Which I did.
But that's the only time I've ever been hygienic.
Yes.
Plus,
I've always worn it.
attack.
Matter of fact, there's
When I had a chili, they tied it on my
a thing that goes right through my finger.
I said, when I take my ring off, they go, okay, we'll tie it on. I said, well, you tie it on because it's not coming off.
I think mine
And they tied it on.
Do you really? Let me see. There's a little.
Silly obsession.
Okay, I'll look out. I'll look out this side. I can see this side. Oh God, I can't even see it. You take the, let me see. You take the, this one. Oh, you take all of them. Yeah. This, I never take this off.
He never takes his diamond off, though. That always stays on.
No, I take that off.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I take that off sometimes, but I don't take this. I never take this. Take my watch off.
Your limbs are always stretched out if you
Who said
I
that?
think it does.
I
It really takes huge steps. I really.
You're just behind the
That's one of the first
time.
things you do when you go and you start
behind
doing
time.
this. And the muscles get tighter and tighter, so you have to keep making yourself take those big steps.
Behind.
That's right. We walk around the neighborhood. We zip right along. How long does it take us to get around?
We do a mile and a half and 20 minutes.
We have one woman who walks around.
A mile and a half and 20 minutes.
That's pretty good.
Well, what are we walking?
We were doing a 13-minute mile.
Like,
Oh,
figure
that
that out.
takes
We were
3
doing
times
13.
That's fast.
mile and a half. That's 4.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
it
the
was
same as
4 to
45
5.
miles an hour.
We never could get beyond
Yeah.
that, 13
We
minutes
let
a
a couple
mile.
years.
That
We
was
never
our
we haven't walked
fastest.
at all this year. Last year and
Where do you walk?
Ran our development.
our development.
Just two, baby. Bye-bye.
You there? She doing
I walk one.
She getting on 20 minutes.
Yeah.
A what?
1 mile and 20 minutes. Once in a while it's really bad in the morning, but otherwise
Did you walk backwards?
No, it's
Cross in the hands.
good for you. Just steady forward.
Okay, so you do that mile.
And I've done it more than once.
It's a mile and a quarter.
Do you walk a lot?
15 minutes.
We know last year and a couple of years ago we walked a lot and really
We were
it was
so
really
good.
great, really.
We've got
Yeah,
to be
you
really
You really
bad.
do feel better.
Yeah.
Oh,
You were doing real well when we were walking.
we got to be, now we're really bad. We don't do it hardly now.
Yeah, but it got to be winter time, and I
Oh,
went down to
that's
the basement
super.
to
He
get a
doesn't know
bicycle,
it's
and he did nothing.
You like get
You could do it bicycles.
Oh, okay. Do you guys
right
have
It's over from 8 to 10.
I
You go around inside the
Oh, you're
wall.
inside or
That's
outside?
nice up there.
Inside.
Really nice.
Well, if it isn't open, he's
No.
Anything to earn money. So early.
Well, there was one of them they were talking about. They were going to charge they were going to make a walking club out of it, and they were going to charge you $10 a year to do it. And people got all bent out of shape.
That's not far from
Where they're two of them, you break through like that sign.
I know what you mean. I used to come up that.
And it was and there you can still see the bunkers and see where the huts were built at the prison was still there. Hardly anybody knows it. But you can go back there and you can see them. In back of Brookside, between Brookside and I-95, during the Second World War, they had German prisoners back there. And then on the
Here's Ben Bay's Hacienda in Wilmington, Delaware, with our camper parked out front. Beautiful place. Benjamin arriving home if I catch him soon enough. There he comes.
And we got one person. Hi, folks. And you have to take your chair.
If you can get a chain or something around the rock,
Did you get a copy of them? They're very interesting. I just feel over and said, like, you just look at the first time you're behind this box. Mother did one for my father's side of the family and her side of the family. And she did for each of them.
This must be true.
Like, I wonder what she did here, and then I think, well, I'm
These are gorgeous
pictures.
I don't think I'll go to waste. You don't want it, I'll keep it.
You know what I did?
And when the light starts blinking, there you're making it.
Daddy has a wonderful picture of
On that, if you want to zoom either way, come in here, or back this way, zoom the other. I got to in closer. Of course, just take your finger here. Press it right here. She'll get set up here. Now, as long as your red light is blinking, you're making big. That's red. Only come inside of that square. Push the opposite end of it. Just with your right, with your index. Yeah, that's right. Press the button again. Down by the thumb. You know what Jack means, don't you? Pardon? I said, thank you, Jack. Yeah. Over.
Well, yeah, that was your grandfather. You ever been able to see around the family?
You gonna be around? I could get that fixed for you. Sure. Zipper it looks so much like when they have. You can do that nowadays, but you clean out the goodwill, you know.
And that smell on it.
Your tail ripping set 7 major league fielding records last year, including the fewest errors ever by a shortstop. Politics, it's ridiculous.
But if you like it, I've got.
Screw said it made him feel ashamed of himself for winning 17 gloves, gold gloves. I mean, I think he won 13 gold gloves. Bush Robinson.
Something else. Hey, oh, that was Frank Robinson from Milk Pappas, wasn't it? I'm thinking.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Brooks is always.
Hey Robert, give me your most sour belly. Yeah, it's so it looks like it. No, I know you. There's Uncle Bobby.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they but.
And he did that with one beer. This is miraculous.
One beer.
I wonder what 2 beers would do.
With 2 beers, he'd smile.
I'm afraid you ask your father. He might charge you for it.
He's all the way back to the car.
Now, I don't want us to get in trouble.
You won't be getting in trouble.
Nobody said anything to you.
Who get
So you can do it and get away with it.
Now you have to have some more tomatoes like this.
There's no green.
Yes, okay.
I'll have to bring you up a hothouse light.
What's that?
I planted all those tomato plants for you.
Nah, just put it in the cards in terms of what we had time for this summer.
Oh, okay.
No, I've been told.
Okay. They are.
Say it again?
Our grandparents were
Bruce recycled
heavily
some, I
involved in
saved
the
some
paper
stuff for him.
industry.
I saved all
I recycle
Great grandpa Reno came over to this country to work in the mills because he knew quite a bit from Scotland about paper, and he came over here with a degree of expertise.
We all know the Scots invented practically everything.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Bob, there's ice cream here that you didn't finish last night, and Ray says you can't have anything else to eat it.
Well, why don't you make it something that has cholesterol, is bad for me, then I could probably eat it. So if you'll bring it to me, I'll eat it.
I'll bring it to you.
Okay. Good show.
That's easy.
Okay, let's
There
get a
she
picture. Come on, Daddy, get the picture. Area, you have your picture.
Yeah, you can always pan
Shirley.
it over to Shirley.
You know, this time my father just put my head in.
The last of the tree. Here comes Shirley. She's gonna hide now.
That's sharp, too, that holiday.
Yeah, it is.
Just do you a bit of good, Shirley. I've got you anyway.
Come on.
What are we doing?
I'll let you
Are we allowed to move?
Uh-huh.
Are we supposed to talk?
Hey, wait, we got one more coming. Get in there. There we go.
Come on in here.
Yeah.
So we all waiting for one.
Okay.
Bye. Come on.
Hurry up.
I got it. You can get in. Come on over here. Right in front.
Now, let's get this pain and suffering over with.
Yeah, come on. Okay, there, Rick.
Hi. Everybody's in there.
Are you ready to go?
You can wave goodbye now. There, bye. Till November. I hear there's going to be another one in November. There's Bob up there clowning around again.
What is he doing?
He's got 2 fingers up above your head.